There's a moment you've probably felt it before, maybe just now beginning to remember it when something inside you already knew, not hoped, not wished, knew. Like the answer was already written in the frequency you were broadcasting before you even asked the question. Wallace Wattles said it plainly over 100 years ago, and the universe hasn't changed its policy since. There is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and a thought in this substance produces the thing imaged by the thought. You don't have to understand that fully right now, you just have to let it land, because something in you already remembers realizing now. Stay with me. What if wealth wasn't something you chased, but something you tuned into? What if love wasn't something you earned, but a vibration you remembered how to hold? What if health, real, deep, cellular health, wasn't a destination at the end of discipline, but a natural result of your mind finally quieting enough to let your body do what it was born to do? There's a part of you. It lives somewhere just below the conversation you're having with yourself right now. And that part already knows how to receive. Virginia Satir used to say that people are not their behaviors, that beneath every pattern, every old habit, every I can't or I don't deserve, there is a resourceful self that never actually left. It was just waiting for the right frequency. Wallace Wattles called it the certain way. Not hard, not complicated, certain. Act in the certain way, think in the certain way, feel in the certain way. And the thing you think about moves towards you. Take a breath. Notice how that feels in your body. Good. Now, let's talk about what this actually looks like in your life. Because intention without architecture is just a beautiful dream with no address. Here's a structure that works. Harv Eker laid it out and called it the financial blueprint of Millionaire Minds. And it's simple enough to start today. 50% needs, 10% long-term savings, 10% education, 10% play, 10% generosity, 10% financial freedom. That last jar, the financial freedom account. That's the one that eventually replaces your job. Not someday, systematically. Because here's the real game. When your passive income exceeds your recurring expenses, when the money coming in while you sleep is greater than the money you spend while you're awake, you have escaped the rat race. Not by luck, by design. Kevin Kelly figured out the audience side of this equation. He said you don't need millions of followers. You need 1,000 true fans. People who love what you create so much, they'll show up, buy, support, and share. 1,000 people giving $30 a month, that's $30,000 a month, and those fans, they don't just support you financially, they collaborate. They invest alongside you. They receive a slice of the passive income created through private deals, specialty consulting, and real asset crowdfunding vehicles. That's not a transaction, that's a community of aligned abundance. The certain way applied to community. Feel that. So here's what I want to ask you, and I mean this genuinely. What would it mean to you if the support you gave today came back to you? Not as a transaction, as a relationship. Noah has created 2 front doors for this community. Simple, minimum viable, and very real. Patreon, where your monthly recurring support directly funds the content, the research, and the infrastructure that generates the opportunities you're learning about right here. Buy me a coffee. For one-time contributions, quick gratitude, and a direct line of appreciation that keeps this mission alive between bigger moves. And for those of you who want to go deeper, there are collaborative receiving models where your initial contribution or ongoing monthly pledge connects you to private investment vehicles, specialty consulting structures, crowdfunding deals where the donor participates in the upside. You give, the money works. You receive a percentage of what it generates. That's not charity. That's intelligent generosity. Marshall Rosenberg would say, when we give from a place of joy rather than obligation, everyone's needs get met. Your link to both platforms is in the description. Click it when you're ready. And if today isn't the day, just knowing it's there is enough. The certain way includes patience. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with something you can carry. Whether you're watching this at the start of your day, with fresh eyes and an open mind, or letting it play as you drift toward rest tonight, your body growing heavy and warm, know this. The thinking stuff is always thinking. The frequency is always broadcasting. And the version of you that already has what you want, that version isn't far away. It's just slightly ahead of where you're standing right now. Wallace Wattles said, do not wait for a change of environment before you act. Cause a change of environment through action. Your action today might be a comment below, a subscription, a share with someone who needs this. It might be a pledge, a connection, a decision that something shifts today. Or it might just be the breath you're taking right now, slower, deeper, more deliberate than the one before it, as some quiet part of you begins to recognize, I am already on my way. Come back tomorrow. Bring someone with you. I'll be here.